Everything floor to ceiling was paneled, and paneling can get boring when everything is white. You need to create a wow factor. 3 sizes of a regular kitchen. You can easily fit a 10-seater here, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to walk through here and going to be like, wow. Beautiful view. I mean, guys, look at this. This is absolutely fantastic. I know it's not oceanside, but this is as good as it gets in Toronto. I'm so glad you're here today because I am doing a site visit at a property that you guys have not seen yet, but I'm excited to show you because it's a beautiful luxury custom house, bigger than any of the ones that you've ever seen on my channel. But the only thing is, it's not fully built yet. So it's still in framing, but it's in a very, very highly sought after area in Toronto with a lot of celebrities. So once the house is done, I can't wait to give you a full tour. But today I'm going to take you there to show you what I'm up to with this project because it is actually consuming a lot of my life. Once the house is done, I can't wait to give you a full tour. But today I'm going to take you there to show you what I'm up to with this project. The location is a prime location in Toronto, and whoever comes here expects the best. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to deliver the best. A few months ago, my client came to me and approached me with this amazing house. It's about 7,500 square feet and custom top to bottom. It used to be an old house and now it's torn down, and this is what you see. So I came on board when all of the designs were already in place, but you know what? She didn't feel like it was her, and she didn't have the warmth in the house. Top to bottom, floor to ceiling, everything was white on white on white. So I came in, revised the drawings, and so basically one of the areas that we redesigned was this. This was supposed to be like an 8-foot door. We changed it to a 9 because that's all it would allow me. I would have even done something even more grand because this is your front entrance and you want it to be really a wow factor. And guess where the inspiration came from? The inspiration came from my trip to Paris a few months ago, and I saw this beautiful door at the hotel and I sent it to her and she totally fell in love with it. So we had it designed, and then you come here and you have a nice parlor area. This is supposed to be like a living room, lounge area. We're gonna have a grand piano here. So this house is very transitional meets contemporary. So as you can see with this big, beautiful, oversized window here, this is totally a traditional design, but we're gonna vamp it up a bit with our moldings around it. So I thought if we're doing a piano under here, I'm gonna have a beautiful light fixture kind of hanging down from the ceiling, and it's gonna come all the way down, cluster of lights, and it's gonna sit over the piano here. So this is the living room area. So this dining room is pretty much the size of maybe a condo, I would say. That's how big it is here. You can easily fit a 10-seater here. So what I did was, there's a beautiful wall unit design that we are working on right now, and it's gonna have backlit onyx stone on either side, and it's going to look stunning once this is all done, because then you're going to have all the shelving over it. We revised the ceiling design a little bit, simplified it a bit, but then added a lot of elegance to it with some brass inlay details that are going to go with the beautiful cluster of lights we're going to have in the middle here. Then we come over here and we have our pantry here, and we go this way, and this is going to be our powder room. So this was one of the areas that I completely redesigned because the vanity was supposed to be on this side. And one of the things that I always say in new homes is you need to create a wow factor. So if you're opening the door this way to walk into your powder room, you want to walk into the focal point of this room. And what area is that? Obviously the vanity and your mirror with your beautiful light. So now we're going to have a beautiful custom vanity here, wrapped with the countertop stone is going to go around the mirror. We're going to have 2 lights, one on this side, one on this side. And one of the really cool things that I did, and if you guys are building or renovating, you should consider, is to have a toilet against the wall like this. It's a wall-mounted tankless toilet. It does create a little bit of a noise, so just be careful where you're putting it. but we decided to put on this wall because it saves you space, and visually it's just a lot cleaner and a lot nicer to do the tankless toilet. So this is the mudroom here. So you have the door that comes from the garage. I had to completely redesign this space, the cabinets, because I felt like it wasn't doing justice for the house. So what we did was we did floor to ceiling cabinetry, and as you can see from the drawings, we did a flat surface cabinets, but I did these really cool hardware where it has to be totally custom made. So it's going to be kind of from the top of the cabinet all the way down to the bottom, which gives it like a linear effect. It elevates it, it makes it look longer and taller. Then on this side up to here is going to be all closed cabinets, and then this whole area here, this is going to be a custom bench with cabinets on top. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to walk through here and going to be like, wow, this is amazing. This is another cool idea. So she had this space here and she decided to use it for storage space. Well, would have been a fantastic idea with the old design, but with the revised drawings that we did for her, now this is all going to be wrapped in stone. So you no longer have access to this, but she still really wanted it. So what did we do? We came around this side. I'm going to panel this side of the storage space and give her a push to open door so she can put in like her little brooms or whatever storage that she needs for these two archways. So it kind of feels like I'm walking into like a theater hall or like something big and enormous. It doesn't feel like I'm in someone's house right now. This is actually the family room, guys, and it is ginormous. I mean, it feels big and cold right now, but once all the finishes are in and all the materials are in and the furniture, this space is going to be out of a magazine, I tell you. The design here was a little bit more transitional, traditional, which my client was not so happy about. So we revamped the ceiling design and pretty much the layout of what we're going to do with the space, and it's been converted to something a little bit more contemporary. So now instead of having waffle ceilings everywhere, now we have an elevated kind of like a step effect ceiling here with these really cool modern pot lights that I'm doing. Actually, most of the lights we're doing here are custom made, so it's not like just regular pot lights, plop them in wherever. The trades actually have to build the space for it because I'm hiding the pot lights in the ceiling, so you do not see most of them. They're actually hidden inside, and it'll just illuminate the side of the wall. This side of the wall is going to be the wall unit. It's going to be a 60-inch fireplace, beautiful cabinetry on the side. On the furniture layout for here, we've started the design process for that, which I have to get approval for, but it's really going to be out of like a hotel magazine looking style house. Can you envision a kitchen here? Can you imagine an island being here where I'm sitting down right now? Well, it's okay. I have the drawing for you. So take a look at the drawing and get a visual for what this space is actually going to look like. Guys, this kitchen is like 3 sizes of a regular kitchen because everything is so oversized. This side of the wall is all going to be cabinetry. So we have the fluting on both sides, and then in the middle, there's 3 doors that are all stainless steel. Now, my client does love brass, but she also loves chrome. So what we did was we did all chrome in here, so we don't have as much brass. Maybe I'll bring in some with my light fixtures at the end. We have chrome in the center, 2 fluting on this side. We have a big, beautiful island in the middle. This is gonna be where the cooktop is going to be, the oven. So on either side of the oven, we have paneled fridge and freezer, 1 on each side. They're both going to be huge, and beautiful hood that's going to go above the stove. Then we come on this side and we have our sink, which is in front of the window. Then we have the fluting details on either side in the cabinetry. And one of the other things that I changed was before there was supposed to be a casing around the window. Well, I didn't feel like it gave the kitchen too much of, a luxury look. So we removed the casing around the window, and what we're going to do is our countertop slab is going to wrap around that window, so it's all very seamless and very clean looking and very luxury looking, and now I feel like it suits this house. I'm going to have the lady who's doing the custom lighting for up here to come and do a little drawing so that we can see with budget and design what we're gonna go with. But you basically left me the wiring so that we can accommodate her lights.
Yeah, I've got 3 wires hanging down there just waiting for decisions to be made.
Okay.
And I think we're gonna have scaffolding going up. Dining room.
Yes.
I believe we added 2 pot lights over there that you didn't have to give symmetry.
Okay.
But as far as changes, I don't think that we really made any changes.
So that's good. And then we have our rope lighting, and then it's going to be a smooth surface ceiling with the brass running around it.
Around the inside perimeter there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then a hanging fixture. So nothing too complicated here. She sent me a message and said that it was not centered. The ceiling, the middle part was not centered with the breakfast, but then I looked at my drawing and it was, and it looks to be like this. Do you know what was moved around?
So your inlay
Yes.
in the middle of the ceiling
Yes.
was off center to the, not that it was you, but the drawings maybe didn't line up. So that whole inlay had to move over.
So because it was centered in the drawing with the fireplace, that was the whole focus, because we're gonna have a cluster of lights here, and that's another thing that I'm gonna need wiring for.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be centered with the fireplace, which
It is now.
It is.
It is now centered. Yes, they've changed it all.
yes. So we're just gonna have the pot lights. I'm gonna have some paneling, and then maybe some molding, and inside I'll give her like a LED light just inside of there, because there is no hanging fixture from here.
So in the photo that you sent, we had like details coming across, very symmetrical, but alternating the different layers, and each one of those layers had a light in it.
So that's a very intricate design.
Yeah.
It's not simple, and it's not to say we're gonna go that. She liked it out of one of the videos that we did. So I'm not gonna go that, crazy with the details here, because we have all of this that is already focal. So I'm gonna stay simple here, just do some paneling. Again, the pot lights, the LED light, and just keep it simple. Are you giving me lights in the wall unit? Did you get the wall unit drawing? Because I have lights coming in the cabinets here.
For here.
On either side over here. So it's all going to be shelving.
Yes.
And then inside of the shelves, I wanted the strip lighting or
So
the LED.
this is something that we did towards the end of last week.
Good.
This was according to the original design drawing, so it might
But
change.
we're not. It's been completely changed.
Yeah, okay.
Because the side is just going to be closed cabinetry. It's like an L shape on both sides. In the middle, we have
Shelving.
exposed shelving, which those are the ones that I want the LEDs for.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay guys, I'm done with my site visit today. It was so nice having you guys here, but I want to hear from you, because if you want to see more of this project come into place and come to life, I want to hear from you. Like the video, comment below, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and guess what? I'm not going to show you upstairs this time because I want to see your feedback. And we're going to show you upstairs next time. There's a closet up there that you definitely don't want to miss. It's the size of a penthouse, almost. See you guys next time.